All right, sorry about the delay. Um, Depending on how you do YouTube live streams, sometimes there's an additional go live button that you have to push. Instead of just like going live when you hit start streaming on your software, there's like a button that says like, do you actually want to go live? Which I guess is good. You can't accidentally go live, but sorry about the couple minute delay. I see we already got some chat comments. Hey, I was wondering if you can use a new share feature on Poshmark to select all and then and share, then can still be a faster share option without having to select all the items. Um, so, I mean, it essentially does exactly what Closet Tools does. So what he's referring to is Poshmark just added this new bulk listing actions. I can bring it up here. Let me see. Let me get up the blog here. Blog. There we go. And let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. Cool. So yeah, Poshmark just added, and this is only in the Poshmark app. This is not in the web version of Poshmark. They basically copied my feature that I made, where if you're sharing and you hit select items, you can basically click and add items. And then if you wanted to, you could share those items to your followers. So like you can literally do the exact same thing as this new feature on Closet Tools. But yeah, so I mean, the only thing that might be slightly different is the way that they do the sharing. But honestly, I think it's almost exactly the same as the way Closet Tools does it. And so yeah, it's literally exactly the same thing. And if anything, Closet Tools does it better because if you want to select all of your items, you just hit select all items, or you can just not use the select items feature and just hit share to followers, and it shares all of your items to Poshmark. So yeah, so in almost every way, Closet Tools does it faster. And that's kind of why I wanted to do a little bit of a live stream today, just to kind of show people that this feature is something that's useful, especially for people that have like smaller closets and stuff. Like, yeah, you're going to spend less time sharing for free, which is handy. Like, hey, it's free. But it really only saves about half the time that you would be spending. It doesn't like actually really automate anything for you because you're still tapping each individual item. So yeah. Love the new features on Poshmark. Suggested in the past. Grateful for the tools. Oh, it's in the web version. Just tried it. Oh, interesting. Is it? How do you do it? Let's see. If somebody could explain to me how to do it in the web version. Yeah, I don't have it yet. Since it's in the app, not the site, would not be able to have Closet Tools select all. Right, yeah, but I mean, you can use Closet Tools on your mobile device, so it's essentially the same thing. Yeah. Go in the closets, buy the filters. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I might not have it yet. Laura S says, hi, I just started my free trial this morning. Awesome. Good to have you, Laura. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, anybody, it's by the about. Yeah, I don't have anything by the about here, so yeah, we'll see when that comes up. I prefer closet tools since I can do a search with filters to quickly share to a party versus having to scroll and select. Yeah, 100% Hunter. I mean, that's that's basically the advantage of closet tools is it is able to automate a lot more than the new Poshmark sharing options. And so one thing I wanted to talk about, I just wrote a blog post on the Closet Tools blog, and I'll post a link in the chat. And basically, I just kind of went over why Poshmark will never actually give you fully automated sharing. And it's because Poshmark is like a social media app. It's not like a normal reselling app like eBay or Amazon or anything like that. It's social media, and because it's social media, it requires engagement to be able to generate traffic and to be able to retain users on the app and things like that. And so because they need that engagement, that's why they make the sharing restriction so that you're physically in the app sharing your items to your followers. And that's part of the reason why automation isn't allowed on the platform, because if everybody was using a bot, then there would actually be no real people on the platform, and then their engagement would be fake, and then people wouldn't trust Poshmark as a website. And so that's 100% why you'll never get fully automated sharing from Poshmark. I think they did this mostly because they want to appease some of their users. I mean, I think they were seeing that people are spending hours and hours every day on Poshmark sharing, so they're like, hey, let's cut this time in half. We'll make it 1 click per item to share whatever items you want. And I'm hard pressed to think they have seen Closet Tools, and they pretty much duplicated almost exactly what I did in Closet Tools. So that's my theory, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, in the blog post, I go over, even in their S1 that they filed when they went public, they talk a lot about engagement and how engagement is what drives their platform. And so that's why there's always going to be room for something like Closet Tools, because by nature, Poshmark wants you to spend a lot of time on the platform. And that's part of what Closet Tools does, is it alleviates your time spending it on the platform so that you can spend your time doing other things like working on your business, or quite literally like doing anything else you want to do with your life, whether it's watch TV or play with your kids or make dinner or whatever you want to do. So that's I'm still continuing to work on Closet Tools and make it better at that. Is there a way to automatically offer when someone likes something? This is Plant the Seed Vegan. Yeah, so Hunter Ryan just answered that. But yeah, so in Closet Tools, we're going back to Poshmark here. In Closet Tools, in this red circle tab, there's a notification events. And that's exactly what you'll do. What you'll see here is this likes section. And if you turn this automatically offer to new likers on, now any new like that comes in, Closet Tools will automatically send out an offer in however many seconds you specify here. And so here I can specify the discount that I want to send. So I can either do 10, 20, 30, or I can set a custom amount, like if I want to do 15% or something like that. And then you can pick your shipping option, whether you want free shipping or $5.95 shipping. And then you just put in the seconds that you want to send out. So, there's two camps. There's some people want to send out offers instantly, and that's what I thought people would want to do. So that's kind of how I designed it. But there's other people that want to send out offers in like a minute or like 5 minutes. And so like if you wanted to send them out in a minute, you would put 60 seconds in. If you wanted 5 minutes, then you put 300 seconds in. And so like then any new likes that come in, as long as Closet Tools is up and running, it'll send an offer to those likers instantly, or however long you want the delay to be. And the same for returning shares and returning follows. And I do plan on adding a few more filtering options, because some people don't want offers going out on like items that are too cheap, or they want different offers going out for really expensive items. So those are things that I'm going to work on in the future for sure. A lot of resellers don't have these features yet. Yeah, it seems like they're slowly rolling out this new um, bulk bulk listing actions feature. It doesn't seem like it's out for Android phones yet. Potentially it's on iPhones. Um, yeah. Hunter Ryan says, if you want it to look like you're not desperate to sell. Yeah, I could see that. Um, I think there's two sides to that. The other thing is when you do it very quickly, it makes it seem like you're right there ready to make the sale. So it's like almost like this instant interaction thing, and then you can jump right into a chat and start, negotiating on a price. And so like, yeah, there's a couple ways to spin it. I've seen people have success both ways. So either way, it's been a really great feature for all Closet Tools customers. But yeah, it's interesting a little bit of the psychology of how quickly you want to actually send offers back automatically. Let me just look through the chat here and make sure there's no questions I missed. Susan G says, I send offers immediately and have made lots of sales. Yeah. So people have had different success with different options. Can you set up an automatic bundle when someone likes an item? I looked into this a while back. It would be very complicated. I think technically I could pull it off, but it was just like it quickly becomes very messy, just because they can add any other item to a bundle, and there would be things that I would need to keep track of and things like that. So, yeah, that's a tough one. I like to make private offers through bundles. Yeah, there's a lot of people that actually like to do that, and especially because you can comment on the bundle. That's what people like to do, is they like to bundle it, and then they like to push the offer, and then they can comment like, hey, like you can take this offer, or you can add to the bundle or whatever. Yeah. Susan G says, if somebody makes me wait before sending the offer, I will probably have forgotten about them. Actually, you know what? Something I'm going to do? I'm going to put the chat up here in the stream so that people can see it when they watch the video. Maggie Doodle says that she sends out offers immediately, and it's made a significant difference in my sales. That's cool. That's really good. Glad it made a huge difference for you. You are a person who shares and sends out offers to likers. Okay, I had no idea. If you were talking about new features that just came out with Poshmark. Leticia, I am kind of talking about the new features with Poshmark, but I am not actually affiliated with Poshmark. I make Closet Tools. So that it's a tool that works with Poshmark to automate some of the things on Poshmark, so that you don't have to spend all your time sharing and offering to likers and stuff like that. To adjust for the offers and price drops for the different list search and filter. Yeah, Hunter, yeah, you can just use the filtering options to do like price drops and offers and things like that. But obviously people would like to have a little bit more control over that, I guess, at the Closet Tools level. So, share to party. Does it skip over items that are not part of the party, or does it share these items as regular? Laura S. As of right now, it does not skip over items. So you do have to go in. So like if you're, if you're, well, I guess, is there a party going on right now? I think there is a party going on right now. Yeah. So like this is a makeup party. So, oops, let me make sure this stays up. I'm going to move this over. There we go. So this is a makeup party. And so you would want to filter your closet by women and makeup. And so like now these are the items that are valid for the party. And now you should be able to share these items to the party, and they'll all be valid, and you'll be good to go. There won't be any issues. If you don't filter your items, then Closet Tools, it'll give you an error and say that it can't share the items. So, yeah. Do you have other people who help you with the sharing and sending offers app? Leticia, is there a way I can comment? So check out Closet Tools. This is what we're talking about. It's an app that you would use yourself to automate sharing and offer to likers and stuff like that. I don't have people that do it. It's you do it yourself through the browser. So, all right. Kelly Nelson says, I came in late. How do you use Closet Tools on Android? So if you go to the Closet Tools website and you go to documentation, mobile, Android, there's a video walkthrough, but basically you have to add this Kiwi browser, which is a browser just like Chrome, except this one allows you to add Chrome extensions on your Android device. Google Chrome on Android doesn't allow you to add extensions. And so basically you'll add this and then you will add the Closet Tools Chrome extension. But anyways, just watch this video. So this is how to install on Android. Leticia, this app is $30 a month or $250 a year. And basically, it's $1 a day, and it saves you several hours throughout the day. So it's been around for a few years. Never had anybody banned off of Poshmark, so pretty good success record that way. And yeah, it saved a lot of people a lot of time, and it's made a lot of people a lot of money. So it's been fun. It's been fun working at it. Let's see. Is there any other questions? Oh, that's a good point, Hunter. He says that he likes to do the private offers, the bundle offers as well, because you don't have to give a shipping discount. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I might look into it a little more. Like I said, because it's like there's a lot of moving parts because you can add any item to a bundle. There's just a lot that you have to keep track of, and you also have to be flexible to be able to like adjust based on like when they add an item, it changes the price, and then it like you change the offer. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of things, but it's something I'm looking into because, that's what Closet Tools does. Is it's supposed to automate a lot of the things that you spend your time doing, and if you don't have to spend a bunch of time doing that, then that's good. So yeah. Hunter, do you do the private offers on like every single item that somebody likes, or do you do it just kind of like every once in a while if they seem like they're building a bundle or something like that? Laura S says you can run multiple things at once, meaning share items and set up return shares, auto offers. Yep. So if you're sharing you can be sharing your items, and this return offer to likers, the return shares will automatically happen in the background while you're sharing. So Laura S, yes, you can have all that running all at the same time. Rancher says, if you're giving wish lists about how we would like, how about a timer to raise prices 24 hours after a price drop? I'm a she. Well, Hunter Ryan is my son and my closet name. Nice. So Kelly does private offers on every item. Oh, interesting. Well, that's a neat insight. I didn't know that people did that. So, wow, majority of my sales come from bundles, like 95%. Wow, that's crazy. All right, well, I guess that's probably something I should be working on. Leticia, there's a good chance that you have had it before. There's, I think, some crazy number. I don't have this many customers right now, but I think something like 15,000 people have tried Closet Tools. So it's been quite a few people have at least checked it out and installed it and tried it. So, all right. So, yeah, Hunter wants a timer to raise prices. That would be tricky, mostly because you'd have to have Closet Tools up and running the whole time. And so like if you didn't have Closet Tools up and running, then then it wouldn't go through. And yeah, so the other thing with the raising prices and lowering prices is like the percentage difference. So like if you drop an item by 10%, you have to raise it by like 11, 12, 13% to get back up to the actual price that it was before. So it can vary based on like what the original price of the item was. Yeah, that'd be a tricky one. The whole thing has been tricky. I have to add a drop by a specific amount feature, because I think what you would do instead is like, you know, every item that's between like $100 and $200, and you drop it by like $20, and then that's guaranteed 10% discount basically. And then you can just raise it by $20, and then you're back at the exact same price kind of thing. Yeah, I do plan on adding that. I plan on adding a lot of things. There's no end to the number of features that I can build. Leticia, I'm glad you stopped by. Thanks for stopping by. Laura S says, under the share portion, what is continuous and select items? So this might change the way this looks because it's just kind of confusing. But continuous mode basically makes it so that when you share your items, it will loop. So like when it gets to the end of sharing your items, it'll start again at the top and just keep going. And that only works, well, it doesn't only work. In your closet, it'll go through and it'll just keep going over and over again. If you do it on like a party feed or like a brand feed, so like if I go to the party, I can join this party, and then I can just start sharing to followers. And I'll speed it up a little bit here. I'm going fast. You know, so like it'll share the 48 items, and then it'll load new items, and then it'll just continually share over and over again. And doing this, so like sharing a party feed or sharing a brand feed on continuous mode, if you do like 1,000, 2,000 shares, you're going to drum up a lot of activity on your account. You're going to get a lot of followers. You're going to get a lot of people checking out your closet, sharing your items, which in turn is going to get you more likes, and it's going to get you more sales ultimately in your closet. So, and so like I just had somebody share my items, and I have the return shares turned on, and so they're going to, I'm going to share back 2 of their items automatically in the background. Kelly Nelson, can you loop a specific number of times? Yes. If you go in the settings tab, and this is why this might change a little bit because this is confusing too. There's a continuous loop limit here at the bottom of the settings tab. You can put in whatever number you want in there. It'll do your closet that many times basically. There's also a continuous delay with a min and a max time. So like if you wanted it to wait like between 10 seconds and a minute between starting your closet sharing again, you can kind of make it look a little more natural. I don't really think it makes a difference, but that's what some people wanted, so I added it. Ash says, I really like the action scheduling. With scheduling closet sharing, is there a way to make it keep sharing the schedule daily rather than need to input the sharing schedule every day? There's not currently right now on Closet Tools. There is a little bit of a workaround. Like there's this automatically scroll your closet. So if you're doing normal sharing, you can have it start sharing to followers as soon as you visit your closet. It'll start scrolling, it'll scroll all the way to the bottom, and then it'll start sharing to your followers. That's kind of an automated way to like just have it start as soon as you get there. But no, the action scheduling only works when you have the tool open. As soon as you refresh the page, then the schedule goes away. That might change in the future, but for now, that's what it does. Shelby Reeves says, what about a relist feature? So it'll show up as a new listing. Yeah, that's something that I'm going to be building very soon. I have a few things to work on with like captcha solving. I want to make that more robust and a little easier to use. But then after that, yeah, it seems like relisting is going to be a huge win. So it sounds like relisting and the bundle thing, creating bundles and sending private offers. It seems like those will be some pretty huge features that people would like. Hunter Ryan says, yeah, I added sharebacks recently and do get more activity. Yeah, you get a ton of activity if you do that. It's crazy. So like even right now, I am continuously sharing. Oh, well, it's on a delay right now because I set the delay up. But if, I think I had 35 notifications before I started sharing. Now I have 42. So people are sharing items. Yeah, I just got another share and I'm going to share their items back. So, Jen Hollins asked, how much does it cost to automatically remove CAPTCHA? How do you do it? So what Closet Tools uses is a site called ToCaptcha. So if you go to Closet Tools website in the documentation, there's a section called CAPTCHA Alarm and Solving. And if you go down, there's a solving CAPTCHAs, and basically you go to tocaptcha.com and you log into your account. I'm not going to bring it up because it's got my API key and stuff like that. Basically you log in, create an account, and it's about like $2 to $3 per 1,000 CAPTCHAs solved. So it definitely doesn't cost a lot. I have it right here. It's $3 per 1,000 CAPTCHAs. So it doesn't cost a lot. And what you do is you sign up for an account on ToCaptcha. You take your API key from there, paste it into Closet Tools, which let me see if I have. Let me just pull this down for a second. I don't think I have it listed there. Okay, I do. So yeah, you would paste it here, and then you would turn on this solve CAPTCHAs, and then that would use your ToCaptcha account to then solve CAPTCHAs for Closet Tools. So yeah, a lot of people use Vendu. That's something, I've had a couple of people ask me about that very recently, and I think it's something that I can do pretty easily, the automatically delisting and relisting. And it's something that I can do a lot more seamlessly than other apps do. So I think that's something that I'm going to do pretty soon. And I might do it for a couple other platforms as well. So we'll see. I might venture out of this Poshmark bubble and help you resellers in a couple different ways. So, all right, Leticia, thanks for stopping by. Glad you stopped by. Glad you enjoyed it. All right, we got about 23 people in here. I wonder if the live chat has any different messages. Doesn't look like it. Like I said, the majority of the reason why I wanted to hop on today is to answer any questions you guys had, but also just to kind of go over Poshmark's new update where it allows you to share 2 times faster than you normally would share. And I wrote this line in the blog. I wrote a blog post kind of like talking about it, and I said a 50% decrease in time spent doing something is a great improvement, but 50% of a really long time is still a really long time. So it doesn't solve the problem for sellers. It makes it a little more palpable for people, and if people don't want to pay for an app like Closet Tools, then sure, yeah, you're saving half of your time for free basically, which is nice. But if it's still going to take you a few hours a day to share your items, you're wasting a lot of time that you could spend doing other things that are going to help your business grow and generate more sales for you. So, that's where Closet Tools comes in and really automates a bunch more things for your closet, and allows you to spend your time how you want to spend it rather than being restricted to sharing and offering and engaging on Poshmark's platform. So and this is interesting. If you look at the blog post, there's a link here to their S1, and an S1 is basically a document that they write up when a company goes public. And so this literally outlines all of the financial information. Everything that you want to know about Poshmark as a company is in here. It's a massive, massive document. But in here, the concept of engagement is really enforced, and so they want people on the app. They actually talk about bots and how they don't want bots because they don't want people to feel like they have to pay to compete on the platform. It's pretty interesting. But definitely click through to that and read that because, I say read it. Don't read the whole thing, but at least take a peek in. It tells you a lot about Poshmark as a company. Jen Holland says, I got over 100 captcha in one day. I have over 1,000 listings, but what would cause that? So there's actually a daily limit for Poshmark that you can't go over. And it's around 10,000 shares a day. I generally recommend people share about 5,000 items in a day, just to kind of stay under the radar. You don't want to get too close to that because you will get a lot of captchas. Other than that, I would say your share speed is definitely an issue. Like if you're sharing on fast, you're definitely going to get a lot more captchas than if you're sharing on slow and sloth. Like if you share on sloth, you'll get a captcha maybe every 1,000 shares or so. Whereas if you're sharing on fast, you're going to get them every couple hundred shares. So you're going to get a lot more captchas popping up because of that. So hopefully that helps you, Jen. What you want to do is you want to share slowly and you want to share throughout the whole day. And that's going to really reduce the captchas. That's going to make it so your closet just keeps sharing. And it's going to, let you spread out your shares throughout the day. So you're always in people's main feeds. You're always popping up. She said she was on slow and sloth. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, unless they really think you're a bot. But you might want to just take a little break on and not share so much. The other thing is people have noticed that when you share in background mode, it has reduced their captchas quite a bit. So that's something to look out for. Like if you want to, I don't know if you're using background mode or if you're using just normal sharing. Background mode is in the settings tab. If you turn that on, it makes it so that you don't have to scroll to load your items. So you don't have to scroll down the page to load them and then wait for it to finish doing that and then start sharing your items. You can just start sharing and it'll I'll go to, this is my wife's closet. If I have background mode turned on, if I just go here, I have the automatic scroll turned on. Hold on a second. Oops. Turn that off. So I'll refresh the page, no scrolling, background mode is on, and then if I hit share all the followers, it loads all the items in the background, and so it loaded 106 items, and it just starts sharing in the background. And some people have said that this background mode really reduces the number of captchas they get. Cool. Does anybody else have any other questions? We got about 21 people in here. Ask away. Any questions you think would help with making more sales on Poshmark and stuff, so fire away. And if there's no questions for a few minutes, I'll probably just sign off and we'll call it a day, but I think we at least helped a few people, so that's good. Yeah, Hunter Ryan, yeah. Honestly, you'd be surprised how many emails I get from people saying they have, some sort of disability, whether it's arthritis or MS or something that prevents them from, sitting and tapping on a screen all day. That, it is a big benefit to those types of people, so I'm glad I can help you out. Is there a difference between Closet Pilot and Closet Tools? Well. Closet Pilot is a ripoff of Closet Tools. They actually stole my code a couple of years ago, and they branched off. And Closet Tools has significantly improved over time, and Closet Pilot has not. So, the only difference is they look a little different, but it's all the same code as Closet Tools under the hood. Well, it's like a few years ago, Closet Tools. Closet Tools has added a lot of great features since then, so... Something seems wrong in my undersharing to parties. It just stalls out. Any ideas? Kyle Colton. Are you filtering your items before sharing to the party? That's something you'll want to do. You only want to share items that are valid for the party. Kelly Nelson, enable organizer. So the organizer allows you to organize. It organizes your items. And basically what you're able to do when you enable the organizer is you can drag and drop items around in your closet to reorganize them. And then it basically, when you hit organize closet again, it'll share your items in that order, and then it organizes your closet. Hunter Ryan, organizer. I have issues with the drag and drop. What kind of computer do you use? Or phone, or is it on your phone that you're having the issues with the drag and drop? It's definitely not perfect. But okay, yeah, Kyle, not filtering. Yeah, you're gonna want to filter your items before you share them, and then that'll make it so that all of your items are valid for the party. So. Laptop. Yeah, interesting. If you're using Chrome, I feel like it should work, but yeah. You have to grab on the picture. I don't know, like I have no idea what was actually wrong, but if you grab on the picture, like you can't grab down here. That doesn't work. So you grab the picture and you can drag it around. And Hunter Ryan, use a Wacom pen tablet. Oh, okay. The pen tablet might be the issue. I have no idea. I don't have that in my testing suite. Ty says, can you do likes to offers through your app? Yep. So, yeah, offer to likers. Yeah, there's two ways you can do it. There's this bulk offer to likers, so you can offer any items that are on your closet page to likers. So this will actually go through and do all of them, depending on your filtering settings. So like if you set it to like just women's items, then it will only offer on these items, and then you can pick the percentage and you can send those offers off. The other way you can do it is in this red circle tab. It's called notification events, and there's a live automatically offered a new likers. And what this does is it any new likes that you get in while Closet Tools is up and running, it'll send an offer to those likers based on the delay that you have here. So if you have a 10-second delay, if somebody likes your item, then it'll send an offer to that liker within, like I said, whatever delay. And you just specify what you want the discount to be and what you want the shipping option to be, and it'll do that all in the background for you. Ty says, can you use your app on a tablet or an iPhone? Yeah, you can. So if you go to like the Closet Tools website, closet.tools, and you go to the documentation, and if you're on an iPhone or iPad, you'll go to the Apple installation, and I'll put a link right in the chat here. And there's a video that walks you through how to add it. You're going to install Google Chrome on your iOS device, and then there's a bookmark that you add to it. So it's not like a super official way of adding. It's not like you're adding an app or something like that, but it's a way to use it. And another question, does your app work in Canada? Yes, it works on Poshmark.ca. It adjusts the shipping prices and the item prices based on the Canadian prices versus the US items. So yeah, it works in Canada. My wife is in the chat. She says, hey. Kyle Colton says, I notice when I'm using automatic offer to likers, it sends the offer multiple times over and over again. I think it's sending once, but the notifications show up several times in a row. The issue is you probably have Closet Tools running in multiple tabs, and it's sending offers on each tab that you have open. So if you want to avoid that, you'll want to only have Closet Tools open in one tab. Or you can go on some of the other ones and turn off the live notification events. The other thing you can do is I have a desktop app, and I'll put a link here. Closet.tools/desktop. And this is for US only, I think. If you click that closet.tools/desktop link, you'll actually get a desktop application that you can, it's like, I think I have it. I don't even know if I have it installed on here. Yeah, I do. It basically just bundles the Poshmark website into a little app, and so then you don't have to use like the browser tools, the browser to do it. Like it'll just show up in this little thing here, and that makes it so that like you could technically uninstall the Chrome extension, and you can use Poshmark however you want on your browser, and you can have Closet Tools running in the background in here. So yeah. Ty says hello, Hannah. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Ty asks, for the monthly cost, can you use it on more than one device? Yep, you can use it on any device you want. Just one subscription. You just sign in. Once you create an account, and then you just sign in using that account. And then you're good to go. What was I going to do? I thought there was a party going on right now. Apparently it ended. Oh, yeah, it must have been from 1 to 2. Nice. Thanks, Hunter Ryan. Letting your Canadian friends know that Closet Tools works in Canada. Yeah. Yep. It works on Poshmark.ca as well as Poshmark.com. So. Um, it would probably be fine. Hunter Ryan says, "What about if a Canadian is using a VPN to sell to U.S. Posh? Would that keep it from working?" It shouldn't keep it from working because like it just the only way it distinguishes is if you're using Poshmark.ca or Poshmark.com. So like if you're on Poshmark.ca, then it's going to use the Canadian settings, and if you're on Poshmark.com, then you're going to use the U.S. settings. It doesn't care where you're actually physically located. It just depends on which website you're on. Kelly Nelson says my loop is not working right. Still doing continuous mode. So the loop is continuous mode, but it should stop whatever based on whatever your loop limit is. It should. I haven't tested that in a long time, so it might not. It might not work, but it should do continuous mode for the number of loops that you specify. Ty says that's great. Thank you. Looks like I'm switching over to Closet Tools. Hey. Thanks. Yeah, try it out. I mean, you don't have to switch to Closet Tools, but try it out and see if you like it. A lot of people do like it, so thanks for checking it out. Not that anyone I know is selling in the U.S. and paying someone to take their packages across the. That's crazy. That's a hustle right there. Kelly Nelson says not stopping. What did you put in the loop limit? The continuous loop limit. What number did you put in there? Like I said, I haven't tested that in a long time. There's a very, very good chance that it doesn't even do what it's supposed to do. I've changed a lot of that code over the years, so it might be something that I just need to look at. Ty says, does Closet Tools do U.S. shares? Yeah. It depends on what website you're on. So like if you're on Poshmark.com, then it's going to do U.S. shares. If you're on Poshmark.ca, then you're gonna do. I don't know if this is actually a login. No, it's not. If you're on Poshmark.ca, then it's going to do Canadian shares. So yeah, it does both. It does Canada or American, depending on what website you're on, Poshmark.com or Poshmark.ca. So, sounds like my wife just got home. I hear the garage door opening. Not sure if you guys can hear that or not. Or S, is there only one plan? Yeah, I mean, there's one plan, but there's a monthly and a yearly option. So like, if you go to change your plan, if you're already on the monthly option, you can't pick the monthly option. You can switch to the year if you want. So if you're on the monthly, then it's just great out here. But if you're on the yearly, then you would be able to switch back to the monthly if you wanted to. Yeah. If you add the inventory option so we can list and delist cross-platform, please do not charge for total in inventory. Just charge for added that month. Do not charge for total in inventory. Hunter Ryan, I can't think I would charge more. I don't know. Maybe I would charge more, but I don't. I've never changed the prices for Closet Tools, even though it's gotten a lot out of it. So, but yeah. I'd probably just add it to the tool, and I don't know what I would do pricing wise, but do you plan out these lives in advance? I feel like I always learn something, but not a lot of advance notice. I don't. Most times it's like I know that I should talk to my customers and stuff, so I kind of I kind of plan them last minute. I should probably schedule them like every 2 weeks or something like that. So maybe if I'm feeling like a good business owner, then maybe I would do that. Ty says, can you follow and return follows too? Yeah. So like for like normal following, what you would do is you would go to somebody's closet and you would go to their followers or their following. Normally you go to like their followers, and then you would just start hitting follow closets, and then it's going to go through and click these follow buttons to follow those people. The other thing you can do back in this notification events tab, if you turn on this automatically follow back, then if somebody follows you, it'll automatically follow them back after however many seconds that you specify there. So all right, yeah, I'll make it a little more regular schedule for for Kyle, just to make sure that people know ahead of time, because it would be good too to like probably get people's questions before the event rather than just kind of waiting for people to comment their questions and stuff like that, because I could have more to talk about if people have questions in email and stuff like that. So. All right, I think I am going to sign off. It's been about an hour, so thanks for stopping by, guys, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope you guys make lots more sales, and you guys do really well on Poshmark using closet tools. So I'll catch you all later, and I'll see you in the next one.